Stand to your lungs. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Underway as they go with the Queensland signature we have there is Mitch Argent in Tasmania, now on level. Now watch this, they go between the chalk lines, ladies and gentlemen. One will only go through out of the two of them. They'll put that front in. You can count as they do go blow for blow, running around almost on top of each other, quickly changing axes as Mitch Argent. Then they'll start to drive. Judges are watching them, and eventually, depending on the block and the axe that they've got, they're doing all they can, putting everything into it. Let's give them a little bit of noise out there, give them some encouragement as they chomp through. Watch with interest, a good sized block. Judges will check.
Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Count of three, now they'll start to go between the chalk lines, one in New South Wales, the other one in the Queensland, and the jersey for Queensland we've got Braden Meyer, Paul, for New South Wales we've got Blake Marsh. Once as they start to drive, you can help them on if you're from Queensland or you're from New South Wales, give them a little bit of noise and find yourself one to go through. Only one out of the two of them will go. Good at the Barrack, but whoever you'd like to see go. Look at the bloke below here, be very close with them moving.
One, 2, 3.
Good pairing, and only one will go through, and on the crack of three, both accomplished strong, hard-hitting and very much axemen that are professional but also champions in their own right. Turning around straight away is Gerald Yills out of Queensland, but on the heels not to be overlooked, Jack Jordan from New Zealand. And as we go into the back of that block and they start to drive, we'll just see one will only go through. So give them a little bit of acknowledgement and give them a hand. New Zealand. Continue on there, he smashes it off. Judges will check and only one goes through.
3.
Back on that crack for three, and anyone has the opportunity to be able to go through, they're both again, as we say, champion axemen, powerful axemen, and they know what it is because only one will go out of the two of them. If it's Queensland you'd like to marry for, get behind Jamie Head or Glenn Gillum out of Victoria, swings around, starts to drive. As they now only know that they've got to try and get rid of the back of that clock as they drive, one will go through. Give them a little bit of help out there, folks, make a bit of noise. We'll go to Victoria's Glenn Gillum, it'll be Jamie Head going hard, Jamie Power, that's just a check.
Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
On the mark of three, and EK having a wonderful Sydney Royal Easter show. He's taken out some championships, so he's very pleased with how he's going. A powerful strong man, the fellow with the Tasmanian singlet. Cody Steers, he'll do all he can to try and get through. Turning already almost over toe. EK just a tad ahead, but will he be good enough to keep up with Cody Steers in Tasmania? They're now driving, so one will go through. Give them a bit of noise out there, folks. They'll start to drive harder. Once as they put everything into it, stickers, changing, flying everywhere. One goes through.
One, 2, 3.
They're both experienced, they both know slouch, they both know what it is to be able to try and get through. One out of the two of these will go through. Will it go to New Zealand or will it go to the New South Wales? Got the splitters and flying everywhere. And again, as they put the front in a good solid block, if they go for go, turning around already, as we have a look to New Zealand. Shane Jordan just ahead, hot on his heels though, trying to close the gap to the quarters. Come on, let's help them as we start to drive. We're going to back of the block, using a little bit of advantage spontaneity behind them. Will it go to New Zealand or will it go to New South Wales? Philip Waters, the New South Westman, Shane Jordan from New Zealand. Maybe just blow for blow as they drive. Will they be quick and good enough? Watch. One of the two will go through.
Three.
Track of three as they do. This is our seventh cut pair. So we've got Josh Adamson in the maroon singlet, in the blue for New South Wales, Curtis Bennett, Major Street, the other one from up in Queensland's coast area. Watch as they put all their muscle, sheer, brawn and might. Turning first though is Josh Adamson. Won't take long. He's about for left. Curtis Bennett. He'll start to drive shortly. Spins around. A little bit of work for Josh Adamson to go. With Curtis taking more out on those front as we now start to drive. Which one will go through? Only one will do it. Get behind them, ladies and gentlemen. You want New South Wales or Queensland. Judges will go through and check. One will only go forward.
One, two, three.
So being watched and recorded, we have our timers here as well. Both of them putting the front end splinters flying everywhere. But the Queensland competitor there, Brian Wagner, the other one, Matthew Kogar from US of A. Both are Compton Stacksman. One will only go through, so we'll watch with interest as they go. Splinters flying, so turning the first one's Brian Wagner from Queensland. One that's from Matthew Kogar from the US of A. Just ahead of little as Brian Wagner. So then they start to drive. So let's see on the day the block and how the access and how they're travelling. Certainly making more out as Brian Wagner just a tad ahead. This is the pair on 8th cut. One can only go through. Let's give them a little hand. Give them a little bit of noise. I'll shake hands at the end of it. I'll shake hands.
And your lungs. Get ready. One, two, three.
On that track of three, as they start to put the front in, as we said, we have the two of them, ladies and gentlemen, but one will only go through. Jack Argent from Queensland, Joshua Bates from Tasmania, both putting that front in between the chalk lines for those who are close enough to see. Count as they go before they turn. First one to run around and spin to start to drive into the back is Jack Argent, closing the gap though, Joshua Bates. They mean business. See how good they are on the day, the block, and their method and technique they use. Let's give them a little bit of noise and get behind them. Queensland in one second, Jack Argent and Tasmania. We have Joshua Bates. Smashes that
Three.
on the track of three, both from accomplished and wonderful championship families, so they've got the opportunity, either one of them, but they're going to do all they can to try and outdo one another, simply because one will go through. Now, while they've got those lines there to give themselves guidelines, putting the front and he'll turn first, Jake Dingle turns first. Now running around is Owatia, Paul Barrett, as they start to drive into the back of the block. And we'll see how the temper is on the day, and just watch as we will get a placing shortly. Let's give them a little bit of a help up there, folks. Give them some encouragement. Watch changes. Continues to drive, and he's nearly there. Give a round of applause there.
Get ready. One, two, three.
Three as you hear, and then they're putting in between those lines. One will continue to go through. Both of them will do their best to use what technology and technique and what ability they have. They know that it is an elimination and it's part of our 300mm. It's the championships, and it's on our program, ladies and gentlemen. We do a quarter-final, semi-final as we go through the afternoon. They set them up. Let's give them a little encouragement and a bit of noise here. Will it go to cradle number 6, or will it go up to cradle number 5? Cradle number 5 there. Matthew Coffey, cradle number 6. We there have Stephen Foster. Only one to do. Which will move first? Starting to move, trying to get it to go. Stephen Foster.
One, two, three.
Goes on to the mark of 3, starts to go into the block, and as you watch, they go into the bottom, then they go onto the top as they put that front in, and eventually one will turn. You can count as they go below which one will turn first. One will try and get the advantage on the other, as we have also video recording it all. Turning first was David Ruman. Those the gap was Jason Lenz. USA, as you can see, up against New South Wales. Let's give them a little bit of noise. Which will it be? New South Wales, or will we have Jason Lenz be able to get through driving it? Both know only 1 out of 2 goes. Keep going. And at the end of the discipline.